Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we have an interesting topic to discuss: the management of profit and non-profit organizations. Many of you might be curious about the differences and challenges associated with each. So, let's dive in and explore which is easier to manage: profit or non-profit organizations. Organizational objectives. The first aspect we should consider is the difference in objectives between profit and non-profit organizations. Profit organizations aim to generate financial gains for their stakeholders, while nonprofits focus on fulfilling a social mission without primarily focusing on profits. Nonprofit organizations often work towards a cause they are passionate about, such as providing education, healthcare, or environmental conservation. This can make managing a nonprofit organization more challenging, as it requires effective coordination of resources to meet the organization's mission. Revenue sources. Moving on to revenue sources. This is where profit and non-profit organizations significantly differ. Profit organizations rely on sales, service fees, investments, or other revenue-generating activities to sustain their operations and generate profits. On the other hand, non-profit organizations heavily depend on donations, grants, sponsorships, and government funding. Managing revenue sources for nonprofits can be more complex, as they need to continually secure funding to support their programs and initiatives. They often rely on fundraising efforts, which require strong relationships with donors and effective marketing strategies. Financial management. Let's talk about financial management now. In profit organizations, the bottom line is profitability. Managers focus on maximizing revenue, minimizing costs, and optimizing profitability. Financial decisions are primarily driven by the goal of increasing shareholder value. Nonprofit organizations, however, have a different approach. While financial sustainability is crucial, the primary focus is on achieving their social mission. Managing finances in nonprofits involves balancing the organization's budget, ensuring transparency, and making strategic choices to allocate funds effectively. It can be challenging to strike a balance between financial viability and program delivery. Stakeholder expectations. Another important aspect to consider is stakeholder expectations. Profit organizations primarily aim to satisfy their shareholders, who expect a return on their investment. The success of profit organizations is measured by financial indicators such as profitability, market share, and return on investment. Nonprofit organizations, on the other hand, have diverse stakeholders including donors, beneficiaries, volunteers, and the general public. Managing stakeholder expectations can be more complex in the nonprofit sector, as the focus is not solely on financial returns. Nonprofits need to demonstrate the impact of their work, maintain transparency, and ensure that their activities align with their mission and the expectations of their stakeholders. Regulatory and legal considerations. Lastly, let's talk about regulatory and legal considerations. Both profit and nonprofit organizations need to comply with relevant laws and regulations. However, nonprofit organizations often face additional regulatory requirements due to their tax-exempt status. Managing a nonprofit organization involves navigating complex legal frameworks, such as filing for tax-exempt status, adhering to reporting and governance standards, and maintaining compliance with nonprofit regulations. These additional requirements can add to the managerial challenges faced by nonprofit organizations. In general, profit organizations are often considered easier to manage due to their focus on financial viability and the ability to measure success through profitability. But both profit and nonprofit organizations come with their own set of management challenges. Profit organizations focus on financial viability and satisfying shareholders, while nonprofits prioritize their social mission and stakeholder expectations. Nonprofits face unique challenges in terms of revenue generation, financial management, stakeholder relationships, and regulatory compliance. Ultimately, the ease of managing either type of organization depends on individual circumstances, expertise, and the specific context. What's important is understanding the distinct dynamics and challenges associated with each and adopting appropriate management strategies. And that wraps up today's discussion. We hope you found this video insightful and better understood the management aspects of profit and nonprofit organizations. Please let us know in the comments below if you have any further questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos. Don't forget to like,